Dave here. Today is Saturday. December 7th. Saturday. Awesome. All right. Hey, still on my SurRon. So I have got, well, we'll have to put the battery in to see how many miles, like 150, 200 miles, something like that on it. I was an early adopter, so I got all the good stuff. And yes, I do overbuy, so please no judgments. There's also a couple things I have around that I haven't been able to find. One of the sprockets, the spare key, it may be over here, but I've got another box of stuff for the SurRon. So anyway, I bought this 2018, late 2018, I think, like July, maybe. I kept everything stocked, raised the bars. I do have the stock bars somewhere that go with it. I'll find those. This is a 3-inch riser, neck riser. Cane Creek 40 in there. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see. Okay, yep, Cane Creek. I have it street plated here in North Carolina with a moped plate. And you can see right now I don't have my plate on there. If I'm not riding on the road, I don't put the plate on, and I've only put it on once to ride up and down the road. Nobody cares anyway, so I just left it off. But if I was riding trail to trail, I would definitely put that plate on because they will fine you getting trail to trail, that's for sure. What can I tell you about this? The only modifications I have are, I got the first gen X controller, if you can see that in there. That gives you regen. This is a much better controller. No complaints on this one like the ones without regen. I prefer the regen. I like it. It drags kind of like a 4-stroke, you know, when you let off the throttle. I put the Luna Bash Guard on there, the heavy duty one. I still have the original one around somewhere. Maybe that's where the other box is. Oh, I think I know where the whole other box of stuff is. Okay. I have a 60-tooth rear sprocket on here. So, and I like that because I ride trails only. That's probably why the low mileage. I don't go down the street. I did put the Sumo tires on for like 10 miles. Alan Beal was over, so I wanted to ride with him, and he had a Sumo set up on his. So good comparison. He is 60 pounds lighter than me, 70 pounds, something like that, and he was faster. He was faster in the drag race. What other mods? These brakes, and I may have another set of brakes over there. Donuts, got to have donuts on this one because the bike's so light, you're bouncing around. You will put blisters on yourself pretty quick. This needs a new grip. That, and the only thing that's broken, I broke, and it's this right here. You might not be able to tell, but there's normally a bolt that comes out like this to make sure the space is accurate in the rear wheel. And when I was loosening it to move it back a tiny bit, I snapped that bolt off. So it snapped off like right here, right in the middle of this thing. So I put this on there, and then a spacer bolt works great. I don't know. Somebody with talent can probably get that bolt out. I didn't know if I could drill it out or not, so I just didn't. You can see I've got some boot wear on it just from the way I ride. I wouldn't say I'm super easy on the bike, but I don't jump it and stuff. I like going on the trails with my buddies. I tried going on the track. It's not my thing. It is fast, 0 to 32. And this is much faster with this sprocket on, and this setup is faster than most people, and you don't have to slow down in the corners. But if you already have done your research on SurRons, you know all about the bike. So what else comes with it? The original handlebars come with it, and then all of this. I have a 54-tooth sprocket. I've never used that one. Let me turn away from the sun here. There we go. So 54-tooth sprocket, I've never used it. I got all the original manuals and everything. And somewhere I have a box with the other original bash guard and extra key. And there's some other stuff. I don't remember what it is right now, but there's other stuff. There's the Cane Creek stuff that I put in. Super easy install for anybody wanting to do it. It was like $100. Made a huge difference. I'm a fan of that Cane Creek stuff. That was much better than stock. A different front light that I got. This is all from Luna, by the way. I've got, what do I have in here? Some brake pads. I don't know if those are new or not. Some extra chain links, because they sent me the 54 tooth sprockets. And then I also have the 48 tooth sprocket somewhere. I guess it's in that box. And then a couple other necks. If you don't like the ones that are on here, these are brand new. Oh yeah. So those are brand new, and one of these might go to my mountain bike. I'm not sure. Anyway, you get everything that's supposed to come with it. And then this, if you want it, cell phone holder. That's from an old bike, but I was going to put it on the SurRon so that I could map my ride and stuff easily, but I didn't do it. Charger. Then Sumo tires with about 10 miles on it, because I only rode 10 miles when Beal was over, and I tried it. I'm not a fan of the Sumo tires because I don't ride on the street, and I tried riding those on this road over by my house, just not. I didn't like it. Then a brand new 403. I have got. I thought I put like an MT on here. This is the Kenda Trackmaster. And where's the number? I don't know. Oh, there it is. K750. All right, so that's a K750 on there. This is the stock front. And I was going to try the 403 if I didn't like the that one, but this is more, it's more aggressive, and I really like the way that Kenda hooks up. It's fine even in mud. This is the original rear. I maybe put 30 miles on this, 20 miles before I switched out this rear. I did not like the stock rear, but I don't mind it as a front, so I kept it so I can put it on the front eventually maybe. And then a brand new set, and these don't come with your brake discs. They don't come with a sprocket, but I've got the extra stuff. If you wanted to set up a 54 tooth and a 60 tooth, you can swap these out in like 5 minutes, so that you could ride differently, or even however you want to do it. Anyway, you guys know. Anyway, those are brand new. I don't think I've pulled them out of the box. So yeah, I overbought. So what? And there's another box of stuff, but I would say in that other box there's only the original 48 tooth sprocket, the original bash guard. Seems like I bought something else cool for it. I don't remember. Anyway, you can have it if it goes with it. So, and then here's the battery. What do we got on the battery? 98. I was going to ride today, so I meant to charge it just to 90%, but I charged it to 98% apparently. So we'll put the battery in. Now I'm like 6'3" and 190 with gear. Let me ease this on in here. There we go. Okay. And then I always forget to turn the breaker on, so I will try to remember that this time. Okay. Power, control, and breaker. I remembered it this time. Cool. Usually I get the thing locked and put the key in the other thing. Oop. Caught the key. All right. Key in. Blook. All right. Now let's back it up out of the sunshine. Okay. Now let's see. So I have 153 miles on it. And where is the little push button? Okay. So 51.6 miles per hour. Or miles on the trip, and 47 max. 47 was probably when I had the Sumo tires on, because it was pretty quick. I mean, pretty fast, but it's quick with these. So I'm going to ride around real quick. Put this kickstand up. Ride around. We'll just take a quick ride through the yard. I do not like this fender, by the way. It is the... can't read it from here. Planet Bike Big Buck fender. I don't like bounces around, never stays tight. Just didn't like it. All right. There we go. All right, so we'll just take a quick cruise around. We'll go in EP mode first. I'm usually not in EP mode because I like regen. The bike easily goes, wherever you want it to go. It'll go anywhere, and I'm slowing down here so I can make this corner. It'll go anywhere my dirt bikes go, and I have been anywhere my dirt bikes go. So, I do need some chain wax on it. I didn't clean that chain either. So anyway, now we'll flip to sport mode. Click. All right, we're in sport mode. Now, sport mode with 60 tooth is a little different. It'll bring that up. It'll bring that front end up pretty easy. That regen really helps drag. I don't know that it really gives you much more range. I don't know if it gives you much more range, but it does drag, and it feels better for me. So I will try not to make this video too long, but I'll probably wax that chain. And then I will ride around a bit, just because, there's no stress riding this one. You can just buzz all around that you want. Nobody really cares around here if you're riding it. If you're riding around the road and stuff. And, it's so light, you can easily make your changes. And my favorite turn is a 0-point turn. So, I'll wait till this car passes here, but you just flip it up like this, and then you turn around. Your buddies on their KTMs can't do it. I could never do it on my KTM. But if you've never ridden one, you should go get one and ride one, regardless of if you get this one or not. There's a lot of reasons to ride a brand new one. And everybody has their own stuff. I tend to buy stuff used. I prefer it used. And I bought this one brand new, and I like it. I just decided that for the next 2 years I won't be riding. But on days like today, which it's a little chilly. Oh, is that like a mole? Looks like a little dead. Oh, that's sad. Oh, what happened to you? Oh, well, that guy's dead. Oh, bummer. I don't like little dead things. I don't know how it would be dead. It's not super flat. Well, some cleanup crew will come along and get that one. Oh, it's so cute though, man. Yeah, so I got a soft spot for little animals that they can't take care of themselves. So I'll help them out. That one is not going to be helped in any way, unfortunately. So anyway, if you've listened this far, then you must be super bored. My 2-year plan involves a lot of work and a lot of things. I won't bore you with the details, but riding motorcycles is not one of it, so I got rid of most of my bikes. I have Aprilia RX V550 also for sale. This one, the Aprilia RX V550. And then that leaves me with a KTM Duke. It's an old one. Mixed feelings about the bike because it'll do everything you want. Like, it'd be a super great track bike, but I don't want to sell it. It's only worth a couple grand, so I don't want to sell it to somebody that that can only afford a $2,000 bike, and then while it doesn't need anything now, at some point, it's an old bike, it's used, so I think I would rather keep it rather than somebody else have any trouble with it. And I'll ride it once a year, maybe, and then I'll get rid of it when it breaks. sell it for parts or something then. What else can I tell you about this one though? I like the SurRon. I mean, that you know, I'm 190 with gear. I'm not wearing all my gear now, so I'm weighing in with this stuff, maybe 185. I'm wearing boots, but they're street boots. So, and this bike has no problem. You can watch my videos in my YouTube channel. I have no problem keeping up with and passing almost everybody. It's just 110 pounds gives you a bike, gives you a super advantage. You know, nobody can slow down fast enough and make the corner fast enough where you can't pass them. So if anybody, I hang on people's tails, and then when they blow the corner, I just don't blow the corner. I just pass it right up. But I want to ride out about 20%. So that means I'll be riding out here. I'll be riding out here for a while. That's awesome. Yeah, you can lean forward on this in the grass and you can just lay it down, man. But man, I hope that wasn't something I did running through the grass that got that thing. It doesn't look like it. Let's see if it's warm. Good. No, it's already it's been gone for at least a few hours. All right, that makes me feel a little better. Just that I didn't smoosh it, but makes you wonder like what happened, because it's got like something. So maybe something got it and dropped it, and then ran off. Maybe that was what that cat was doing in the tree. It's too late now. Nothing I can do. Yeah, this bike is fun to chase my dogs with. I have a good dog race video in my channel too. Looks a little mushy back here. Yeah, see, so I've been riding for 5 minutes, and you can see this front fender is